Michael, a frustrating afternoon that perhaps sums up our season so far?
Yeah, look, the performance wasn't at the level that we expected. It typifies a lot of us this season in terms of inconsistency. We obviously, come into the game. If you look at the 5-game run, we've beaten Millwall, we've beaten Sheffield United, we've beaten West Brom, and we lose to Reading and we lose to Bristol City. Teams that, when they let us have the ball, we have to play with more precision, we have to play quicker, and we played it in their hands today. We talked about it coming into the game, but suddenly when we go on the pitch, we look a little bit indecisive, and that filters through. And if you don't score in that type of game, the longer the game goes, the more liable you feel that you're possibly going to lose it, and that's what happened again. The cross, it's a lucky goal. They did have chances in the game as well, we have to be honest, and we had chances to get ahead and we didn't take them.
It really did feel like a sucker punch goal as well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. We have to go to our back four, we have to defend better, get done on the right hand side, we've got to get out to the cross better, and the ball just finds its way into the back of the net. It's one of those ones, a bit of a freak goal. And came at a time when obviously we're trying to win the game, but our reaction, we didn't do enough after they scored to try and get ourselves level in the game as well.
How can you overcome this inconsistency? What's the missing ingredient, do you feel?
We've got to find consistent players, as simple as that, because we've got a lot of young players as well, so that comes over time. But sometimes the difference in the performance between, in terms of the decisiveness of the players as much as anything else, between West Brom and today was incredible, and it's the same team. I think playing at home we've struggled a little bit. I think some of the players struggle here at this minute in time playing. There's an expectation to play here at home, and we have to either get these players to a point where they can deal with that expectation, or we have to find players that can deal with this expectation.
Because as the game went on, you could see the edginess and the indecision creep into the performance.
You can see, you could see it, and that's it, and it's understandable. I understand the frustration of supporters because they feel the team should be ahead, and they're probably, they've seen this movie a lot over the last few years, where possibly they've seen their team dominate in a lot of games and then lose, and but not dominate in a way that we would say we were playing fantastically well. But when a team comes and sits back, you have to try and break them down, and we just look, when you have indecision in your play, then that becomes more difficult, and we lost the ball in bad areas today, and then suddenly they play the ball long and we have to defend it, and that all of that adds to the frustration in the stadium and ultimately in the performance as well.
You say you had chances and their goalkeepers made a great save to deny Jacob Brown.
Yeah, brilliant save from the keeper. It was our best piece of play in the first half, certainly maybe in the game. We played through the pitch quickly with 4 or 5 passes to get to where we got to. And those are the moments in the game that if we score off that, obviously the game would be a bit easier at that point in time.
Is the quick turnaround for the Easter Monday trip to Blackburn a good thing, do you feel?
Well, we'll see on Monday, to be honest. You know what I mean? Look, we know the schedule. Blackburn are a good side, they've had a good season, but we've played better against the teams that are above us, to be honest, and that's what we have to get, make sure that we get to the level on Monday.
And are changes likely, do you feel?
Definitely.